Hello. The library-related app I have chosen for this assignment is Bookly. Bookly is a book tracker app that enables you to analyze your reading habits based off the books you input into it. So, let's get started. How would you input a book into Bookly? You click right here, and you have three options. You can search the book online, you can scan its ISBN code, or you can add it manually. For this assignment, I am going to search this book online. And let's say the book I want to go over for this assignment is Vivian Lance's Second Chances. You can just input the first few words of the title, and usually it'll show up as you can see here. So let's add this book. It automatically inputted most of the information, and it all looks correct. And for this assignment, let's say this is a book I am currently reading. So let's say I'm currently on page 11 and I read this book today. This information will affect the data associated with your reading habits. As you can see, this is the data that will be collected with each reading session you add. And since I currently have not had an official reading section, there's no data. So let's get that data started. So let's start reading. So, as you can see here, this is the timer going down. The timer, it catalogs how long you read for each section. You can also do stuff like you can add a character. Like, for instance, let's add the main character, Vivian Lance. She's a main character and she's female. She's 13. As you can see here, this is where you add character information. And you can add the description of the character, her importance to the story, her physical appearance, the character growth, all that. So let's add that character. You can also add a quote, any quote that you found notable. Like, I know this is the opening line of the book. I am under a lifelong curse. And that'll be page 1 since it's the opening line. That's also saved. You can also add any thoughts you had while reading, and those will be saved. You can go back to them at any time. You can also add a word, and that means if you encounter a word that you've never heard before in the book, you can add what it means here. Then you have a dictionary of all the words you have learned through reading, which is very interesting. So, and now let's end this timer. And I was on page 11, so let's say I got to page 15. And that's my first reading session for this book, documented for 1 minute, 4 pages. And as you can see, my daily goal is documented here. The goal is currently in progress. So I should read some more to complete it. I would have to read for 29 more minutes to meet my daily goal. And this is a reading reflection. You reflect on how much you've read in this time. And there you go. The reading session, as you can see, it's documented here. How much I read, how long I read for, and the pages I would read in an hour at that same speed. You can see the character I added while reading, it's saved here, and so is the quote I added. And here's other information, and yes. So that is how you input a book and track your reading on Bookly.